Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to another channel update. Hello, and welcome to June. Holy shit. June already in 2021. That is scary. So yeah. Holy crap. A lot going on at the moment, isn't it? Well, I can't really think of anything to date the well, I can actually say one thing to date this video. I'm beginning to form into a habit of like noticing that shit going on early in the video, so then I can kind of look back at it when I somehow inevitably come back to this video years afterwards, saying, "Oh, I remember those days." But no, yeah, the lockdown lifting may not happen, which probably won't happen, knowing Sod's Law. But yeah, so with all the shit going on with COVID, it's all over the place, really, which is a bit of a shame. But still, hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves out of the shit and towards finally releasing the lockdown so we can get rid of those fucking masks. But anyway, enough of my own personal grievances. Channel news related. So yes, last week, if you hadn't seen the videos popping up almost at an irregular rate, was Invictus Week, which was a celebration of the Star Citizen free week. Though that technically at the time of this recording, it's still going on for a couple of days, so you still have a chance to have a look, but not a lot's left, unfortunately. But still, it's been a pretty good week. I have found it's been fairly stable. We've had a few crashes here or there, some bugs, obviously slowed down a frame rate near the new Babbage, but apart from that, things have been rolling really well. I also finally, at the last fucking moment, I'll add, got my time off my work. There was a bit of a scheduling issue where I wasn't getting the right hours or any hours from the system, and after chasing around trying to get people to actually authenticate something, and then I finally, through the grace of the Golden Throne and probably a few threats, got to the point where they actually did what I asked, and better still, they gave me the holiday with less than a few days before I was actually due to get off. So, you know, planning went out the window for that one. But no, yeah, the event. So I'm going to be frank about the Invictus Week. I am not 100% satisfied with my performance of that week. As I also mentioned, I did catch a cold. It was pretty much on the Monday evening of that week. I started to feel a bit rough, and I was like, oh god, not now. And yeah, by the end of Tuesday, I was pretty much like fucking heaving phlegm and shit. I was effectively dying. It was not great. Had to take a fucking COVID test, which was not great. I hate those things. So yeah, I was not 100% into it, and probably for the best. What I should have done is just said, you know what, no. I should have probably not covered the event, despite all of my effort to get to the fucking place. I'm like, eh. But no, I stuck to it. Looking back retrospectively, I think I did not a great job. I think I could have done better in regards to some of the way I covered things. I kind of went back to the old system that I did before, which was fun, and I enjoyed doing it, but there were points where, while I will agree bits of it were affected by my fact that I had a pounding headache through some of the episodes, I also feel like I probably should have done better in terms of research and other stuff, which is on me. So apologies for the erratic uploads as well. Yeah, there were points where I was just, you know, it took a while to render, which was the thing, but I should have set my rendering at a different time. There's lots of shit I could have done. Should have, could have, would have, didn't. But all in all, I don't think I did a very good job. But what I will say is I'll do what I can to improve upon that for future things for that. Star Citizen is a game that I always it's been a weird bane of mine, like Escape from Tarkov. Though I made content with Escape from Tarkov, that game I've naturally just put down completely now because it's a game that I can no longer really play. Yeah, like I can't play that game. It's a game that I can't do. And call me a worse, call me whatever, it's fine. Do it with as you will. It's just a game that's just not for me. But that's fine. I've given it a bash. Not every game you buy, you get into. You learn to find the right ones and whatever. But Star Citizen is different because despite my not covering it, not making videos of it, I still play it on occasion. Nowhere near as enough to I probably should have do. But I can't stop being passionate about that game. I love that game. I wish I could do more with it. And I should do more with it. But I don't because it's a periodical, whatever. It's a weird love-hate relationship. But I'm going to do what I can with that. I'm going to try and do something. I'm going to probably try and use that rule that I made for Final Fantasy and try and apply it to Star Citizen. Though it is being more helpful because I've finally gotten some more friends to hop into that game where we can just try and fuck around and do some mining, which is the thing. I think I think the thing is that with the state of the game at the moment, and it's kind of getting to that stage where it's more and more likely to be playable, more and more likely to be enjoyable, more stuff with Hercules, with the new trading system, everything is just slowly. There's like a tipping point, and maybe that's the thing. It's the tipping point before we can finally really fully flesh into it. So I'm definitely I'm going to try and just play it more. I'm not going to say I'm going to make more content. I'm just going to try and play it. And then if shit happens, shit happens. Which is the thing about that. But no, so that's going to be the thing for that. But anyway, going on to other stuff. Live Let's Plays are returning. Huzzay! So tomorrow we will be having our Generation Zero playthrough continue. I'm rather excited for that. I'm definitely eager to try and give that a bash and try and get through that sort of thing for the next one. For Wilson, while I am doing it on a day of my work, I'm working late into the evening anyway. So it's going to be a case of I'll be streaming from earlier in the morning and then playing for a few hours. So it's going to be a bit of a shame, but then again, I normally like to enjoy playing games without having been at work. But for today, at the time of this recording, I've been busy getting myself a new wardrobe sorted because on the Saturday of my holiday, having recovered just about enough to go for it, we took on a trip and got myself a new chest of drawers and from IKEA, which was lovely. But then when we got back, we found out that one of the key parts, the little balustrade thing that the side parts for those for the drawers was actually we had two right parts when we needed a right and a left part. Who knew? So that was a fun long trip today, but it was good because it got me out of the house and gave me a reason to give the car a real good workout. Because I haven't done any long distance journeys. I'll say long distance. It was about like 50-ish miles, but still long enough distance to stretch the legs on my dear car and other bits. But no, it's been good. It's been good. So going on to the last bit of news, so I can give you guys some peace of mind and quiet. So obviously, with Rome 2 gone, Hearts of Iron 4 I'm holding off making any more content for that until they release the new DLC, because it kind of feels like we're on the precipice of the new DLC, the not one step back thing. So what we're going to try and do is I'm going to wait until that comes out before we make anything new, because obviously all the mods then basically get completely changed around. The Old World Blues will also be vastly affected, so that's going to be a new interesting thing. I can't imagine they're not going to try and implement the railway system. It just makes so much more sense. With the trading nodes, with the supply lines and everything, it just makes so much sense to have train lines in the forms of supply. Whether or not these are going to be good for Old World Blues is going to be another matter entirely, but I think it would be really kind of cool if we could do so. But no, so I need to, but for the time being, I need to fill the gap. I need to fill something for the gap. I'm eyeing up a few things. I did say in the previous update, I'm eyeing some other stuff up. But yeah, so I'm not going to say it's going to come out this month. I'm going to say that I'm eyeing stuff up. If stuff comes out, brilliant. If not, doesn't matter. And yeah, I will get back to you on that, as well as other stuff that I should be continuing on as well. Anyway, speaking of the last thing, we did really well with the Shogun 2 week. I was proud of that. So that one I am quite happy about, and once I've rendered enough videos and done a bunch of other stuff, I might try another week where we blitz through another chunk of Shogun 2, because that did actually get us through a shit ton of episodes. At the time of the recording, I am up to episode 26. 126, and we basically I've rendered all the videos up to 100 in episode 15. So 115 versus that. So 10 episodes. If I can zip through 10 episodes in a week, which is feasible, definitely feasible, we could see us catching up to the current state of affairs, which, yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'm quite happy about that, because it means we can plow on and make more content. And also, I can delete the footage from this thing, because, my god, I have got lots of episodes on Shogun 2 that I haven't deleted yet. And it sounds, I've got up to episode 97, but I'm paranoid that I'm going to delete an episode that I haven't somehow released. And I'm going to be all like looking back on them and thinking, oh god, because I don't want to have that problem again. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. So yes, halfway through the year, things are going on. I'm mostly recovered from the cold, as you can no doubt tell. Still a bit chesty cough, late a little bit here and there, but nothing too serious. And yes, things I'm going to try and optimize myself and get used to various other things and living on my own and then working out how to do that and other bits. But yes, we're getting there. We're getting there. So thank you also very much for your support. Thank you very much for the comments. Everything, seriously, it is an absolute dream. Thank you also very, very much. I hope to catch up with you guys in the next particular thing. And I'm hoping we can get out of this, or the rut that I'm currently in, because it feels like I'm not doing enough or doing the right thing at the moment. And it's irritating the living shit out of me, but hey-ho. Anyway, I will catch you guys on the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one.